Here's a new short lifestyle vlog from me, just letting you know about a change in my lifestyle and things that I'm going through. Now, this one is very special because we're talking about Disney, and I am a part of the Disney Stream Team. What is the Disney Stream Team? The Disney Stream Team is a voluntary role where you can answer questions about the films and TV shows that you are consuming on Disney+. Disney will send you a survey through a specific company, I think it's called 4-Star, and then you can answer those questions about the shows that you have watched on the Disney Plus service. Now, I've done one of these surveys already, but I don't currently have all the time in the world to answer these surveys. I wish that I did, but at this current moment in time, my stream of income right here on YouTube is currently going through some issues, and I'm having to really work to fill some holes. I'm having to put more time into my content creation and making sure that there's a plethora of content in order to fill those holes. And that means that I don't have time to do things like my stream team surveys. I try to find as much time as possible. The same can be said for the YouTube surveys that YouTube send to me as a content creator. They send through these surveys occasionally, and I just don't have the time in order to sit down and answer these questions because I'm that deep in my content creation. I'm having to create every single moment of the day, and I have to pull away in order to go and do things that I need to do that are a necessity. Not to mention anything that's leisure. Going out, nah, not a thing. Going to a nightclub, not gonna happen right now. I have to really pull away from what my schedule is in order to go and do those leisure things. I would love to do a lot more, especially in terms of helping the companies that I'm currently involved with. I would love to answer those surveys, because what this survey does as part of the Stream Team and Disney Plus is you are able to answer direct questions about the shows and TV shows and movies that you're watching on the Disney Plus service. It's really helpful piece of data that Disney can gather in order to improve their products, TVs and shows. The same can be said for YouTube, although when I compare the two survey services, Disney's doing a really good job with these surveys. There are pictures of cast members, there's in-depth questions, there's room for you to give back your actual feedback in terms of what you've just consumed. There are actual points and questions that YouTubers have actually mentioned on their YouTube channels. People like Nerdrotic and The Critical Drinker and others on YouTube have spoken about Disney in a way of providing feedback, but they're very critical, hence the name Critical Drinker. Nerdrotic the same. They're very critical of the YouTube brand at this point in time. What this survey service does is it allows you to be critical in a very constructive way, because it goes directly into those data pools that Disney can then gather and then improve their service. So rather than them sitting down and watching a YouTube video and then having an issue with you directly as a creator, you can just answer those questions in that service. I think that's a great idea. That's a good way forward. But as I said, it's very difficult at this moment in time because I'm having to create a lot of content. So my idea came to my head right now. I had, I don't have an NDA in terms of saying that I'm a part of this stream team. I'm not on a non-disclosure agreement. I'm allowed to talk about the fact that I'm a part of the stream team, and it's a voluntary thing. I'm not getting paid for answering these questions. But I am not able to replicate any of the questions and show you them. I cannot show you the questions that I answer on these services, but I can kind of say that I'm a part of the stream team, and I can also slightly talk about different survey questions that I've answered in terms of, like, as long as I don't be direct. So for example, I had a question about cast members and what was this person like in this role? What did you like about this person? Who like, on a scale of you like this character, you didn't like this character, pick one. And then you've got like your ratings where you can rate the character of a specific Disney Plus show. This includes Marvel shows, it includes Star Wars, it includes shows and movies that you're watching on Disney Plus. It's a really good thing. I think it's a good data point. Now, this doesn't mean that they know that it's me directly, but at this point, they do, because I've made this video. So I'm kind of putting it out there. Yes, me that answered some of those questions that are going back to Disney through the research. Because basically what this is research that they're gathering. So it's a research point. So whether you, the consumer, can get involved in the service and sort of give feedback to the service in a constructive way. And that's the reason why I, at this moment in time, I wouldn't really make like a critical review of these shows, because I'm currently doing the best thing forward for that. But that doesn't mean that I won't make a review on my channel on a show. I could. It kind of frees me up to be able to be like, okay, maybe I can talk with that issue in this research here, but on my channel, I can decide what I'm going to put out there. The reason why I say that is because I've been keeping my channel quite clean in terms of not angering or upsetting any industry insiders. And that's because I feel like at some point it would be a really nice thing to have a collaborative effort. Hence why I think that this stream team is a good idea. So yeah, just trying to get this out and trying to, vocalize what I am going through in terms of not being able to answer these surveys and how I feel about it. As I said, there's a version of it for YouTube that you occasionally, if you go into YouTube Studio, sometimes you get some surveys that come through right there. But it's most of the time when there's an issue. Right, so normally there's an issue going on YouTube and I'm looking at the survey and I'm looking at the issue I need to fix for myself so I can at least be a creator here on this platform. And I'm like, I haven't got time to answer that survey when I've got to fix that. Because holy... you know what I mean? So yeah, man, just putting this out there in this vlog right here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'm gonna put this up straight away. These lifestyle vlogs I haven't been making thumbnails for. I've been going straight into it. Thank you. As I said, I'm creating content all day, so I just haven't had as much time to answer these surveys. Thank you for watching. Let's see what happens going forward. Maybe things can improve. Who knows? I'm putting in the work. That's what I know. Thank you for watching.